for Hershey. Of course, there's an auction going to be held immediately following the game here at the Civic Center to benefit the Kennedy Institute. And there's a great deal of tremendous prizes that fans will be auctioning off here and fans will be able to bid on, including a chance for you to be a color commentary in one of our upcoming broadcasts here on the Maryland News Network. Also, skates and jerseys from several Skipjacks players. An autographed picture of Wayne Gretzky of the Edmonton Oilers. And also a life-size poster of the Skipjacks, I should say the Penguin superstar, Mario Lemieux. That's coming up after the game. And, of course, all the benefits from that auction will be going to the Kennedy Institute. All right, we're set to go for play-by-play in period number 3. The puck is dropped, and we are underway now. In this third period. All right, puck now in the Baltimore zone. Right point to Campbell. Slap shot on the way. It's wide of the net. On the near boards. Here is Stubbers with the puck. Behind the net to Hackborn. He can't control the bouncing puck. Fox picking up in the far corner. Checked by Sutter, but the puck outside the line and back to center. Sutter now after it. Down the right side. He is hooked from behind in front of goalie, in front of referee Jerry Pateman. No penalty called. Now in the near corner, Burke will pick it up. Phil Burke for the Skipjacks, waiting behind his net to start the rush. Opening moments of period number 3. The Jacks clinged away 1-goal lead. Baltimore shooting it down the ice. Bill Campbell will have to race back after it. And he'll swing his net and start back for the Bears. Campbell now, pass on the right side out of the reach of Hershey's Lyndon Byers. Now we have a whistle here. And an offside call against Hershey. And the faceoff to be brought back just inside the Bear blue line. We have played 57 seconds of the third period. And Baltimore with the lead at 5-4. Jacks trying to win their second game in a row and pick up a couple of big points here. O'Regan and Morrison for the faceoff. The puck is dropped. Hoffman on the blue line. Did not hold it in apparently. And it was close. Seems like when Baltimore has it close, the linesman called it against the Skipjacks. It's been that way all season long, to be honest with you. That one appeared to be onside. We got a good vantage point from here. Didn't look like the puck came across the line. All right, the puck worked back to center. Baltimore brings it right back into the Hershey zone. Far boards, here's Mormina. Heading it up on the right side for Ray Allison, and now to Morrison. He'll shoot it in. Left wing corner, Skipjack zone. Back behind the net here is Casey steering it to the near corner. Now Ralston will pick it up. Jacks will work the puck out of their own zone up the near boards. Here's McSorley. Smith cutting in deep. He will keep it alive. Back behind the net. Here's Allison with the puck. Allison now spinning away from Hotham. Allison with a puck behind his own net. Behind the Baltimore net, beg your pardon. Finally, Ralston clears it outside the line and up to McSorley at center. Marty McSorley wrists it in left wing corner. Bears zone as the Jacks will change up on the fly here. Puck back in Baltimore territory. Fox with a right wing feed to DeFazio. Here comes DeFazio into the Hershey zone. Slap shot from the top of the left wing circle. That was wide of the net. Now Jenkins clears it in, but DeFazio steals. Here's Dino down the left wing. DeFazio holding it up in the slot to McCarthy. Can't get the shot away. All right, McCarthy now in the circle, holding it up. Turns around, fires one. That is blocked. Now Bully in the near corner trying to get the loose puck, but here comes Nevin Marquardt. Brings it outside the line, and now we have a whistle here. And looks like we have an offside call here against the Hershey Bears. And the face-off right outside the Hershey blue line. 17:36 remaining here in this third period. The Jacks lead is 1 at 5-4. Tukey and Kostinsky for the face-off. Just outside the Hershey blue line. Off the draw, here's Bennett Wolf picking it up, shooting it in, right back behind the Bears net. Eulenbrooks back after it, whips it up on the right side. Here comes Kostinsky with a puck. Now to Jenkins, he shoots it in left wing corner, but Wolf is there to knock it away. And back into the Bears zone it will go. Eulenbrooks again, back after it for Hershey. Waiting behind his own net. He's checked by Phil Bork. Now Bork after that puck, fighting hard behind the Hershey net. Dug out by Tukey now in the near corner. Back for Phil Bork. Bork tied up by Eulenbrooks now. Bork working hard, trying to get that puck alive. Now it squirts out to the right wing circle. Tukey in the slot, lost the puck, it went off a skate, and finally it's picked up by Marquardt. He can't get it out. Now Bork with a play to keep it in. Now Muhlenbrooks has it, swings it over to Mike Stothers. Bears bottled up right now in their own zone. Now on the far boards, Tukey finally could not hold the puck in. It's all the way back into Jacks territory. And back after it is Bennett Wolf. Here is Wolf shooting it in for Bobby Gio. He'll chase the puck back behind the Bears zone. Now the near corner, Dineen will touch it. Icing called here against Baltimore. And we're going to face off back into the Skipjack zone. 16:30 left here in the third period. Baltimore with the lead, 5-4. You're listening to Skipjacks Hockey on the Maryland News Network.
And that will be the Junior Jacks Day game, and that means the upper deck sections will be open for sale to the public. That's next home game this coming Saturday afternoon, 1 p.m. Face-off time with Fredericton.
Tim Donnelly back live with you at the Baltimore Civic Center. Puck deep in the Hershey zone. Here's Giel digging for it along the near boards with Scott McClellan. McClellan grabs the puck off the boards. The Bears work it out, and here's Paul Gay on the right side. Throwing it to the line, not out. Kept in by Ralston, but offside. And that did look to be offside. Ralston thought he held it in, but an offside call there against the Skipjacks as the linesman Jim Miron calling that one. That one did appear to be offside, but not that one earlier. All right, Jane Ubriaco sending out Steve Carlson with Andy Brickley on the left wing. Phil Bork now up front on the right side. Fox and Wolf paired off on defense. Hackborn and Carlson for the draw. And they're moving in for the face-off. All right, puck is dropped, and Fox will get it back at center to Wolf, and he'll shoot it in right down the right wing boards into the Hershey zone. Back deep is Carlson now. He'll flick the puck to the far corner. Brickley there, checked by Sutter. Now in the near corner, here goes Byers and Bork after the puck. It's loose. Back behind the net, Brickley steps into Stothers. Now Bork and Sutter going to the boards, and they're knocked down. Loose puck, far corner. And we're going to get a face-off here. Sutter getting up a bit slowly. Sutter was not a very popular member of the Pittsburgh Penguins when he was with the club. Not very well liked for his babyish attitudes. And finally was traded away to the Philadelphia Flyers last year. And didn't do very well with Philly and is now down to the Hershey Bears. All right, Carlson and Hackborn for the draw to the right of Daskalakis in the left wing circle to the Hershey zone. Off the draw, it goes to the point to Fox. He'll wished it toward the net. Side of the net, Carlson tried to stuff it in front. That was blocked away by Campbell. And now the Bears come back quickly. Hackborn, 3-on-2. Over the line to Campbell. Now to Sutter in the shot. He turns around and fires one. And that was stopped by Casey. On the near boards, here's Hackborn with a puck. And the slot to Sutter. Moving in a shot, he scores. But Sutter scores. He beats John Casey, and the Bears have tied things up here at 5 goals apiece. Rhett Sutter at 5:01 gets the goal for Hershey as he beat Casey short side. Something John does not give up many goals on that side, but he did this time. Sutter gets the goal, his third of the season. And the Bears have tied things up with Baltimore now at 5 goals apiece. The Jacks' lead once was 3 goals, and now we're dead even at 5. Face off at center. Hackborn getting the lone assist in the goal by Rich Sutter at 5:01. And we are all tied up at 5 goals apiece. All right, the Jacks have the puck, side of their own net. On the near side, here is McSorley with the puck. Marty McSorley now will start the rush to center. At the red line, McSorley will stick handle over the line. Moving in his quick wrist shot. Daskalaitis stops that. No trouble with that one. And he'll drop it off behind his own net to Captain Pete Dineen. Dineen now will work at the center. Feeds it up ice to Allison. And over the Baltimore line, Allison holds it up, dropping it down the slot. Look out, there's a quick shot by Morrison, but he sent it wide. Far boards Warmina. Right point, Dineen could not hold it in. Puck is back to center. And now here is Bully to McCarthy. Right side of DeFazio. And over the line, here comes DeFazio. Puts on the brakes in the near corner. Tried to get it back at the point, couldn't do it. Checked by Muhlenbrooks. Now Morrison with the puck. Checked by McCarthy. They go to the corner. Now here is Mormina trying to get it out, but DeFazio will keep it in. Backhanding it back behind the net. McCarthy couldn't catch up to the pass. Here's Dineen to the line, but not out. McCarthy now in the slot to Bully, but it was broken up by Muhlenbrooks and cleared back to center. All right, now here is McSorley. Right side to DeFazio. Back into the Hershey zone it goes. Now Tukey lost his stick. He's shaken up behind the Bears zone. Here comes Kostensky in across the line. Kostensky dropped past to Jenkins. Jenkins moving in, couldn't get the shot away. Far boards, the puck taken by Greg Fox. Over to Bennett Wolf. Up on the right side to Yavanainen. Left wing to Carlson, into the Bears zone. Carlson in front for Tukey, but he couldn't catch up to the pass. Back behind the Hershey net, down the far corner. Here's Jenkins and Carlson. Carlson getting it back at the point to Hoffman. He risks one toward the net. Look out, loose puck. They're after it. Here's Yavanainen, the backhander. That's wide. And the puck dug out finally by Kostensky. Here's Kostensky, left wing to Nevin Marquardt. Drop pass for Kostensky. Drop pass to Jenkins. Here's Jenkins now on the near boards. Hounded from behind by Carlson. He was tripped up. And let's see here. We have both players going off, I believe. Steve Carlson and Dean Jenkins are each going to get a penalty. And with 12:45 to go in the third period, penalties coming up here. Well, let's see. Nope, it's going to be Bennett Wolf and Nevin Marquardt going off. 12:45 to go in the third period. We are tied at 5 goals apiece. You're listening to Baltimore Skipjacks hockey on the Maryland News Network.
2 minutes each for slashing. The time of penalties, 7:15. This is your last chance, fans, to sign up for your bid at the sports auction sponsored by the Booster Club of the Skipjacks, which will take place here at the Civic Center right after today's game. Last chance right now at the tables behind sections 13 and 14. You must pre-register to bid at the sports auction to take place after today's game.
Tim Donnelly back with you at the Baltimore Civic Center. Wolf and Marquardt each get 2 minutes for slashing. Bears have the puck in the Baltimore zone. Left point to Smith. Winds up, fires one. Casey knocks that down. Here's McSorley in the near corner. To the line, but not out. Smith will keep it in. Down the slot for Paul Gay. Gay now, the left wing circle. Turns around, drives one way wide. Dineen, he will hold the puck in at the right point. Now will slap it away. Caught by Casey from long range. Now Nagati put the puck in the slot. Nobody went after it. Finally, Gio grabbed it, knocked the puck out of danger. Hotham now behind his own net. The momentum is swung in this game, and the Bears have it right now. McSorley hustles back over the line. Here's McSorley down the right wing board. Centers one for Gio, but knocked away and back to center ice, and hustling back after it is Greg Fox for the Skipjacks. 1:05 to go, and the coincidental minor penalties to Marquardt and Wolf. Here's Tim Young, picks up the puck in the Baltimore zone, spins the net, stuffs one by in the goal mouth, but didn't go in. Here's Fox with the puck up the ice to O'Regan, looking for the hat trick, trying to get around Stubbers, but can't do it. And the loose puck taken by defenseman Steve Smith. Up on the left side to Hackborn. Here's Hackborn across the line, motoring in, trying to get around Fox. Hackborn will chase the puck in deep behind the net, but he finally lost control. And now Carlson with the puck. Here comes Steve Carlson to center. Slap shot from 60. Daskalaitis stops that. Here's Ralston in deep now after the loose puck. Sutter knocked to the ice and knocked flying by Carlson. He really was upended there like a bowling pin. Sutter got up quickly, and now Stuthers with the puck for Hershey. And the puck sent back into the Baltimore end. Here is Ralston. Behind his own net, Tom Ralston with the puck. Getting it for Carlson, but that's broken up in the neutral zone, and Hackborn now has the puck in his own zone. Here's Len Hackborn, left side of Nevin Marquardt. He'll chase it in deep in Baltimore territory. He's checked by Phil Bork in the near corner. Now he is upended by Marquardt. No penalty call. Bork ends up on top of the puck, and we're going to get a face-off here in Skipjacks territory. And Bork wanted a penalty call that time as Marquardt hooked him, but no penalty was being called by referee Jerry Pateman. And we are down to 10:33 to go here in this third period, and we are tied at 5 goals apiece. All right, Doug Morrison will face it off here with Tim Tukey in Baltimore territory in the left wing circle. And Skipjacks and Bears are all knotted up at 5 goals apiece. All right, Morrison and Tukey moving in. Puck is dropped down the near corner. McSorley pulls it off on the left side to Brickley. Here's Brickley over the line, but he overskated the puck. And now the Bears have it up ice. Here's Allison. Shooting it in down the right wing boards, deep in Jack's territory. Behind the Baltimore goal, here's McSorley. Up in air boards for Javanainen. He is checked. Puck goes back the other way and on the far corner. Hotham with a puck. Spinning away from a check by Morrison. Good head man pass to Tukey on the money. Now right wing to Javanainen. His quick shot. Askalaikas stops that. And the puck backhanded back to center by the Bears. Now Mormina will pick up a loose puck at center ice. Here comes Mormina. Right wing to Morrison. He'll chase it in deep in Baltimore territory. Now behind the net after the puck is Doug Morrison. Checked by Tim Tukey. Puck is loose. Now McSorley comes in. And we'll get a whistle here and a face-off as Tukey, the puck caught beneath Tim Tukey. So we'll get a face-off here in Baltimore territory in the left wing circle. 3,753 on hand here this afternoon at the Baltimore Civic Center. 3,753 looking on today. As the Jacks looking for their second win in a row and 3 of 4 this week if they can get it here this afternoon. They were apparently on their way to a big victory, but the Bears have jumped back in it and they've tied things up here. Off the draw, McCarthy after the puck, and he's got it. Feeds it up ice, but Stuthers knocks it down. Waits for his players to clear the zone, but Nevin Marquardt could not hear the clear the zone in time. And we have an offside call on the face-off will come here back at center ice. McCarthy up front with Bully. And DeFazio on the right side. All right, the puck is dropped, and here's McCarthy. Can't get a hold of the puck. Now he gets it back. Here's McCarthy in over the line. McCarthy, top of the left wing circle, shoots it behind the Bears net. Down the near corner, DeFazio and Marquardt go down. And the Bears have the puck. Here comes Kostinski. He'll slash it into the Baltimore end. On the far side. Bully tried to put a check into Kostinski, and he missed him. Kostinski now can't get a hold of the puck. On the far boards. Puck taken by Ted Bully. Up the ice to McCarthy. Dano in over the line. Drop pass to DeFazio. Moving in the shot. Save in front by Daskalaikas. Now Bully goes into the Hershey goaltender, Cleon Daskalaikas. And the goal comes off the post. And we're going to get a face-off here. It should be outside the line. And let's see, we're going to get a penalty coming up here to the Hershey Bears. Doug Kostinski. Apparently he pushed Bully into that goal mouth. As he interfered with Ted Bully. And so the Jacks are going to get a power play opportunity here. Bully apparently was interfered with, and that caused him to crash into the goalpost and goalie Cleon Daskalaikas. So it's a power play for Baltimore here. O'Regan, Brickley, and Guillen up front. Hotham and Ralston are back on defense. Face off to the left of Cleon Daskalaikas in the Hershey zone, right wing circle. Hackborn and Sutter out there to try to kill off this penalty. Setter's going to come in now and take the face-off with Tom O'Regan. Now Gio steps into the circle and have to wait till he gets properly positioned. Good play by O'Regan getting that face-off back to Hotham. Now here's Ralston with a shot down the left side, and that is deflected up under the crowd. And we're going to get a face-off again here in Bears territory. Doug Kostinski in the penalty box for interference. Baltimore with a chance to get the game-winning goal here, or the lead goal on the power play. All right, Hackmore and O'Regan stepping in for the draw. Brickley winning it back at the left point to Ralston. Right side to Hotham. Center point to Ralston. Top of the left wing circle to Brickley. Brickley now holding it up. Brickley, side of the net, behind the net to Gio. Gio. Far boards, holding it up, looking, watching, now moving into the slot. Gio still holding it up, near point to Hotham. Near boards Brickley. Brickley holding it up. Center point Hotham moving in the wrist shot. Saved by Daskalakis. He'll juggle, but hang on for the face-off. And now Tom O'Regan over there protesting against referee Jerry Pateman, saying he was being muscled around there in the slot. Wanted a penalty, but didn't get it. 1:27 left on the penalty to Doug Kostinski. O'Regan and now Tim Young will face it off. Young on the ice for the Bears. And O'Regan and Young moving in. Face off in the right wing circle, Hershey zone. And now O'Regan tossed out of the circle. Gio will come in to take it. Gio and Young now. Off the draw. Here is Brickley. Right point to Hotham. Slap shot on the way. It's kicked out. Rebound Brickley. Side of the net. Can't get a shot away. Now Brickley has the puck. Skating to the far corner. The slot to O'Regan. The drive. Save in front. The rebound hopped just wide of the net. Now O'Regan and Dineen pushing and shoving. We have a penalty upcoming here. Here's Brickley in the slot. Right point to Hotham. Far point to Ralston. Slap shot just wide of the net. Out on the near boards. Here's Brickley. Delayed penalty coming up again against the Bears. In the slot. Puck taken by Mulan Brooks. And we have a cross-checking call coming up here against the Hershey Bears. Going to give Baltimore a 2-man advantage for 58 seconds. Pete Dineen will get the penalty as he cross-checked Bobby Giel. 12:06, time with the penalty. Baltimore with a 2-man advantage now for 58 seconds. Golden chance here to get the go-ahead goal. 7:54 to go in the game. We are tied at 5 goals apiece. All right, Tookie on the ice now with Yavanainen and Ralston. He'll stay. But Ralston will move up front. McCarthy and Hotham now are back at the points. All right, Young, Smith, and Stubbers are on the ice trying to kill this one off with the Bears. Jacks have a 2-man advantage here. Face off, right wing circle, Hershey zone. Tookie and Young moving in. Puck is dropped in the slot. McCarthy moving in the shot. He tried to beat Daskalakis. High rebound just wide of the net by Yavanainen. And he had an open net to shoot at. Out on the near boards. McCarthy couldn't get it behind to Tookie. And it was gathered in by Smith, and he shoots it down the ice. Baltimore coming up ice quickly. Here's Hotham. Left side to Tookie. Tookie over the line, holding it up. Tookie now, drop pass to Yavanainen. Arto moving in to McCarthy. His drive, save, rebound. Juggled by Daskalakis, and he'll grab it and hang on for the face-off.
Come on, Jack. Let's go. Come on, Jack.
All right, we'll get another face-off here in the right wing circle to the Bears zone. 29 seconds left on the penalty to Doug Kostinski. Baltimore with a 2-man advantage here. McCarthy had a good chance, and so did Yavanainen. They were stopped once by Daskalakis, and then Yavanainen's backhander went wide of the net. All right, Tookie and Young again for the face-off here. They're moving in. Here's Yavanainen at the point to Hotham. Center point McCarthy. McCarthy holding it up. Right side to Hotham. Center point McCarthy. Turns around, fires one. It was wide of the net. Now Tookie on the far boards. 15 seconds left in the Baltimore 2-man advantage. Tookie, side of that Ralston, and drives it in front, but Daskalakis made the save. Now it's kept in by Hotham. On the right side, Hotham with a puck. Toward the front and shot by Yavanainen. That was wide of the net. Out on the near boards. Look out. Puck is sent to the near boards. Play is whistled down. And the goal comes off the post again. And that'll stop play here with 3 seconds left on the Doug Kostinski penalty. Baltimore desperately firing away at the Bears with a 2-man advantage. When Kostinski comes out of the penalty box, Baltimore will still have a man advantage for 1 minute 2 seconds. All right, O'Regan and Young for the draw again here. It's back at the near point to McSorley. Center point to McCarthy. The shot stopped by Daskalaitis. All right, Kostinski out of the penalty box. And Young will fire it down the ice. Now we get a whistle here. And we're getting an offside call here against the Bears. 2-line pass. Well, the Bears successfully killed off the 2-man advantage. And now they'll have to wait and still have 53 seconds to go before they can say they've killed everything off here. All right, Baltimore still trying to get a power play goal here to go on top. We have 6:47 left in this third period. All right, O'Regan facing it off, and the puck won by the Bears. Back to Mike Stothers. He'll find the opening and shoot it down the ice. And back after it, Dan McCarthy. Jack still a chance for a rush here. 40 seconds to go on the other Bears penalty. O'Regan in over the line. O'Regan now with the puck. On the far boards, Brickley holding it up far corner. Brickley now spinning away from a Smith check. Back of the left point to McCarthy. Right point to Hotham. Hotham spinning away from Muhlenbrooks. Now the left point to McCarthy. Dano, center point to Hotham. Right side to O'Regan. O'Regan, center point to Hotham. Turns around, drives one toward the net. Allison gets a stick in front of it. Now Giel behind the net with Brickley. They fight for it. Stothers now trying to clear. Can't do it. Puck kept alive by O'Regan. Near point to Hotham. Far point to McCarthy. Side of the net to Giel. Centers one in front. They got loose puck. Brickley couldn't get a hold of it. And now Mormina will, and he grabs it and fires it up to Deneen. Out of the penalty box, here comes Allison across the Baltimore line. Down the right side, wrists one wide of the net. At the near point, Muhlenbrooks with a shot. Right on, I got loose puck. Pulled away by McCarthy from out in front of that goal mouth. Now Bully at his own blue line. Bully skating through center ice. Left side to Carlson. Down the left side, fires one toward the net. Daskalaitis will glove, and he'll flick the puck to the far corner. Hackborn behind his own net with a puck for Hershey. They have withstood the Baltimore power play. And they have the puck now. Here they come. Left side to Morrison. Morrison into the line for Sutter. Sutter in the slot. Turns around. Will fire one. Saved by Casey. He gloves it. And he'll dish it off quickly to Bully. No whistle there. Bully now checked by Rich Sutter. They spin around. And the puck cleared outside the line. Back to center. Right back of the Baltimore blue line. Puck taken by Hackborn. Across the line. Moving in the drive. Casey kicked it out. Hackborn tried to use Wolf as a screen, fired away, but Casey fortunately was able to see it. Now the neutral zone. Here's Carlson after the puck. Checked by Kostinski. Bully digs it free. Shooting it in just over the Bears' blue line, but now Muhlenbrooks with the puck. Here's Muhlenbrooks at his own blue line. Clearing it back to the Baltimore blue line, but Wolf has it. He dumps it right back to the Hershey blue stripe. Here's Hackborn now, looking for skating room. In the neutral zone, Hackborn. Down the right side, tried to feed it in for Jenkins, but he was checked. And the puck deep in Baltimore territory. Here's Wolf. Firing it all the way down the ice. We should get icing here. Back after it, Smith. He will touch it. And icing called here against Baltimore. We're down to 4:15 to go in period number 3. We are tied at 5 goals apiece. And you're listening to Baltimore Skipjacks Hockey on the Maryland News Network. We're 0-7-8 in overtime. Better hope it doesn't go into OT. Well, maybe we'll do to win one here.
Number 2 for the Skipjacks, number 1 star of the game at the moment.
Penalties haven't hurt us too much tonight.
Not too bad. The penalty killing's been good. Back live at the Baltimore Civic Center. 4:15 to go, period number 3. Baltimore 5 and Hershey 5. Face off in the Jack zone in the left wing circle. Puck back to Jenkins along the near board. Tripped up by Yavanainen, but able to get the puck behind the net. Markwark centers one, but right there in the slot is Brickley. To Yavanainen, 2-on-2. Yavanainen over the line, moving in. His quick wrist shot blocked by the defense. Dineen blocked it and it went wide. Now Brickley to Tukey in the slot. In the slot to Yavanainen, a shot! And Daskalaitis got a piece of that one. To the line, but not out. Can Hotham keep it in? Yes, he will. Tukey in the slot. He went to make the shot, but let's see. Apparently we have it offside here against the Skipjacks. Or maybe it was a hand pass called against Greg Hotham. Binghamton, New Haven playing this afternoon. At New Haven, a 5 o'clock face-off, and after 1, it's the Waiters 2 and the Nighthawks nothing. That's good news for Skipjacks. We'll hope that Waiters can hang on and win that game. On up the draw, Tukey draws it back to Hotham. He slaps it right back into the Hershey zone. Cleared back out again by the Bears, but taken by McSorley. Now McSorley will stick handle over the line in the left wing circle. Holding it up and now drops it back behind the net. Bork after it. Here is Bork with the puck. Back behind the net, puck caught on the mesh now. And we'll get a whistle and a face-off will come outside the Bears blue line as the Jacks were able to get that puck behind the net. It hopped on the mesh. So the face-off outside of Skipjacks territory. Tukey, Bork, and Yavanainen up front. Trying to get the go-ahead goal for Baltimore. Let's see here. We have a whistle. And I think we're set for action here. All right, Tukey and Morrison for the draw. Puck back at the blue line. Taken by Mike Stothers. His pass ahead, knocked down by Fox. Now Morrison will get it back. Puck knocked down, it's back into the Hershey zone and cleared ahead by the Bears. All right, Fox will fire it right back in, back behind the Bears net. Quickly back after it for Hershey. Here's Muhlenbrooks. Now they got Tukey stole the puck. Here's Tukey with a puck in front for Bork. A shot right on. Daskalaitis made the save. Now here's Gio with a puck. Gio to Bork in the right wing circle. He turns around and fires when that's blocked by the defense. Daskalaitis made a big save there on Phil Bork. And now here comes Mormina. And over the Baltimore line, top of the left wing circle, gets around Bennett Wolf. Mormina tried to drive it back at the point, but the Bears point men were changing on the fly. And it's back to center ice. 2:41 to go. Here's Allison tipping it back behind the Skipjacks net. And Casey setting it up for the Jacks veteran defenseman Greg Fox. Right wing to Gio, now to Ralston. Here's Ralston over the line. A big slap shot. He shoots and scores! Ralston stepped inside the Bear blue line. And he drove one by Cleon Daskalaitis. He surprised him with a quick slap shot, and Ralston gives the Jacks a 6-5 lead. Oh, Ralston really surprised the Bears goalie on that one. He was not expecting that quick shot. And Ralston drills it by him, and the Jacks have the lead 6-5. For Tom Ralston, his 20th goal of the season. At 17:31. And the Bears bench dejectedly looking on here. Gio and Fox getting assists. And Bob Gio having a big game today. 2 goals and 2 assists. And Ralston coming up with a big goal here. Puts the Jacks in front. 6-5. All right, Dineen with a puck. Skating across the Baltimore line. Offside, Hershey. As he was spun around by Marty McSorley as he crossed the Baltimore blue line. And now we get the offside called against the Bears. All right, the Jacks now have to hold the Bears at bay here for the final 2 minutes and 20 seconds of this third period. Young, McClellan, and let's see, up on the right side it's Paul Gay for Hershey. Steve Smith and Pete Dineen back on defense. For Baltimore, Steve Carlson, Dean DeFazio, Ted Bully up front, Bennett Wolf, and Greg Fox back on defense. You'll see Carlson a great deal here in the final 2:20. Playing what he does best, and that is defense. All right, Carlson and Young for the face-off. It's won by the Skipjacks. Here's Fox off the boards, ahead to Bully. And now to Carlson. He'll tip it over the line. Carlson down the left side, whips it around the boards. Daskalaitis will stop it behind his own net. Off the near boards. Wolf will keep it in. He does. Back behind the net to Fazio, tied up by Smith. They fight for the puck. Now it's poked loose. Back again, and now we get a whistle. And they'll freeze it in the near corner of the Hershey zone with 1:58 left in the third period. And Baltimore's lead won at 6-5. Now the Jacks got a big goal here. Sutter tied things up at 5:01 of period number 3. His third goal of the season for the Bears, but Baltimore with a goal from Tom Ralston at 17:31, getting back into the lead at 6-5. All right, puck taken by the Bears now. Here's McClellan just lofting one to center. It's knocked down by Bennett Wolf and back at the Bear blue line. With the puck is Steve Smith. Ahead for Young, but it hopped off his stick. And now Fox will cross the red line and shoot it back in deep in Hershey territory. That's where Baltimore's going to want that puck here in the final 1:35. Smith off the boards, couldn't get it out. Ralston now. On the right side, here comes Tommy Ralston. He's closing in, a shot, and he fired it wide. And the puck deflects up into the crowd. I believe Daskalaitis may have gotten a piece of it. As Ralston looked for goal number 2 here in the third period. Well, that hopped up under the crowd, and we're going to get a face-off here again, deep in Hershey territory. If the Bears can work that puck out and get it back into the Baltimore zone, they will undoubtedly try to pull their goaltender, Leon Daskalaitis. Ford, extra attacker. Try to get the tying goal, and that has worked on Baltimore, unfortunately, a number of times by opposing teams this season. All right, McCarthy now with a face-off with Len Hackborn. The Bears will put their guns on the ice here in the final 1:28. Face-off rolls right to the goal mouth, and Daskalaitis gets it over to Lyndon Byers. He's checked by Bobby Giel. Loose puck now behind the Bears' goal, taken by Byers. And now to Campbell. Jacks are bottling the Bears up now, but finally Byers has skating room, and here he comes. Out to center ice, he'll flip it in. And over the line, the guy goes Hackborn moving in a backhander. He hit the side of the net. Hackborn now in the far corner. Puck goes behind the net. Daskalaitis is not pulled yet. Puck is loose. Centering pass in front. Byers couldn't get a piece of it. It's back over to the point, and now an offside call against the Bears. Stuthers couldn't hold that puck in. Boy, Hackborn came in with a weird backhander, and that hit the side of the Baltimore net. It was awfully close. 56 seconds to go here in this third period. We are in the last minute of play. And again, the Bears are going to try to get that puck deep in Baltimore territory and then pull their goalie, Leon Daskalaitis. He is skated out to about 20 feet outside the Bears net. All right, the puck is cleared back into the Skipjacks zone. On the near board, it's fired right back out to center. With the puck, Campbell. And now the Bears will shoot it right back in. Sutter shoots it in. All right, the goaltender is out now. Extra attacker is on. Here comes Hackborn across the line. Trying to get around Fox, but Fox checked him off the puck. The net to our right is empty. Bears have an extra attacker on. All right, near corner. Here's Hoffman trying to work it outside the line. Hoffman out the center, just out of the reach of Carlson. It's back into the Bears zone with 20 seconds to go. Now we have an offside call at center as Campbell shooting it ahead for Sutter. But an offside call here against the Bears, and now the Bears goaltender going to have to come back on the ice here. Fox made a good play to slow up Hackborn as he came down the right side into Skipjack's territory. He'd have got around Fox, it could have been trouble. All right, let's see here. Now the Bears are going to call a timeout here to discuss some strategy, as the faceoff is going to come inside the Bears zone with 16 seconds remaining. And barring a near catastrophe here, Baltimore looks like it's going to win this game. Going to take a lot for the Bears to be able to get back up ice and try to get a shot on goal here with only 16 seconds left. 3,753 on hand here this afternoon at the Baltimore Civic Center. All right, the Hershey Club is conferred with their coach, Frank Mathers. And a face-off in the Hershey zone, top of the left wing circle. Carlson's out there with O'Regan and Ralston. Hotham and Fox back on defense. 16 seconds to go. Kostinsky and O'Regan moving in. Off the face-off. Bears have the puck. Here's Deneen with 12 seconds to go. Deneen now. Backhanding it through and over the line. It's in the far corner. Carlson rifles it outside the line with 5 seconds left. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. That'll do it. Game is over. And the Skipjacks with a big goal from Tom Ralston, just with 2:29 to go in the third period, defeat the Hershey Bears here and get a big 2 points as Baltimore beats the Bears by a score of 6-5. And the Jacks winning 3 or 4 games this week, maybe getting pumped up to get the playoff drive going. John Casey again winning for the Skipjacks.
Hershey 7, Skipjacks 15. Total shots on goal for today's game. Hershey 32 and the Skipjacks 47. Total shots on goal for today's game.
So that's it from the Civic Center. Our final score this afternoon, Baltimore 6 and Hershey 5. I'll be right back with a complete game recap when we come back to the Baltimore Civic Center in 60 seconds. You're listening to Baltimore Skipjacks Hockey on the Maryland News Network.